Hi, I'm Lee from the Yuma County Library District's Walton Library. Today we're going to make a no-sew fleece pet blanket. What you'll need are 2 pieces of fleece, scissors, a measuring tape or ruler, masking tape, straight pins, a pencil or pen or marker. You may also want to make a template for measuring, but we'll talk more about that in a few minutes. So let's get started. For this blanket, I've cut my fleece into 40 by 40 inch squares. Measure, align, and cut the 2 pieces of fleece. If the fabric is printed, make sure the wrong sides of the fabric are together. Then pin the fabrics together. Next, we'll work on the corners. Measure in 5 inches from the corner on each side of the blanket and pin or mark off the square. Here's a tip. You can cut a 5-inch square from a piece of lightweight cardboard and use that as your template to cut around the corners. Cut through both layers of fleece. And remove that on all 4 corners of your fabric. Next, we'll place long strips of masking tape along the edge, 5 inches from the edge, to create a cutting guide for the fringe. The edge of the masking tape should line up with the cutout corner . Do this on all 4 edges. When finished, the masking tape strips will form a square on the fabric. The next thing we'll do is measure and mark on the masking tape at 1-inch intervals. This will serve as a guide to keep the fringe width uniform. Do this on all 4 strips around your blanket. Next comes the cutting. Using those 1-inch marks, cut strips of fringe along each fabric side from the edge of the fabric to the edge of the masking tape. Make sure you're cutting through both layers of fleece. Go around all 4 sides of your blanket. Now comes the real work, tying the strips together. So take the pair and make a balloon knot. To do this, you will loop the fabric and then push or pull the 2 ends through the loop and then push the knot up to the masking tape. Fleece doesn't slide very well, so you really kind of have to push that knot up as well as pull the knot through, the loops through when you're making the knot. Do this around your blanket. If you're having trouble with a balloon knot, you can always just tie a regular knot. Just tie the fabric once and tie it a second time and you have a knot. And that's what's been done on this blanket. So continue all around your blanket to tie the knots. Then remove your masking tape and your straight bands, and voila, you're done with your blanket. Your pet will love you. Happy crafting and thanks for joining us today.